Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this afternoon. Celtic are working away behind the scenes. It's been said by Sky News there are a couple of deals that Celtic are working on. One deal that has definitely slipped through Celtic's hands is the one for Bowie at Hibs. Verona have agreed a £6 million deal bids with £6 million for Kieran Bowie. Will that come back to bite Celtic on the arse one day? The young lad for Kirkcaldy getting a dream move to Italian football. We've got to say, hats off to the Italians. They are taking the best of the young Scottish players. German teams were doing this a couple of years ago. Taking the best of the best from Scotland, taking the best youngsters from England, because they know at the end of the day, these players could come on to be decent players and end up in the Premiership. And everyone is wanting to just sell their players to the Premiership. Whether it be the best league in the world, I don't think it is. I've seen a few interviews over the last couple of days, people talking about the difference between the English Premiership and the Champions League, and people saying that Champions League's proper football. Champions League is where teams still try to play attacking football. They still, it's not rough and tumble. It's not all about duels. The English game's getting a bit like the Scottish games, and it's just, it is rough and tumble. But anyway, fair play to young Bowie for getting the move to Italy. I'm proud as punch for the wee lad, purely for the fact he's for the same neck of the woods for me, and fair play to him. Celtic are in touch. They're looking at this guy, midfielder, and valuations around about 1 million odd. Has scored a couple of goals this season, but we are also looking at a player that can play. I think there's movement going on at Celtic in the background. There is definitely movement going on in the background at Celtic, because we're looking at wingers, and we've got plenty of wingers. Why are we getting in wingers unless we're about to sell a winger? Is Daizen Maeda the one to make the jump before the end of this transfer window, or will it be Tenekes, as he's known on this channel? Let me just jump onto this screen, because we have been linked with a Hungarian player, and there is his valuations around about. There's the Pope there. Is valued at around about €1.5 million. He could play on the left. He could play on the right. Can he come in from Hungary or Bosnia Herzegovina and make the Huns look shite? No, maybe not. Wrong song, boss. He does have a contract until 2027. It's already said that Celtic are deep in negotiations with both these players that have been mentioned. But is this, and people, before you say it, people are going to say, this is downward spiral stuff. This is bargain basement stuff. This could also be the fact that we did bring in this guy from Chelsea, remember? And the guy from Chelsea is a specialist at rebuilding teams and bringing through youth. Maybe it's the way that Celtic are going to go. Maybe Celtic are just trying to get in these players that we know will get sold on for vast amounts of money. Anyway, it is all about the Europa tonight. It is all about the Europa. Celtic entertain FC Utrecht. There is a complement of games, and as you can see from the league table, Lyon top the table, Aston Villa and Midtjylland are down at the fourth. Midtjylland, who slapped the arse off of Celtic earlier on. Robbie Team's team is down in seventh in the Europa. FC Porto, they'll be looking for an easy win to get them up. Celtic are sitting 24th in the table. That table will be live tonight during the watch along, so make sure that you check out the watch along to check out the league table more than anything. Don't want to see him go, but he's lost interest, so we could sell Dyson, one of the comments that's come through. And then you see the other teams in the lower end that have no chance. These teams have no chance of qualification for the later stages of Europe. We need some joy. Bring me hard, give me time. Speculation, speculation, speculation. It's coming for Sky News, mate. You can say speculation all you want. It's coming for Sky News, so I'm only reporting what Sky News are saying. So if you don't like it, you don't need to watch it. That's it at the end of the day. Anyway, what do you think the score will be tonight in the Europa? There's a full complement of games. That will also give us the full games live. It will give us the score update live tonight. I'm looking forward to it. To get back to European football under Martin O'Neill. Kind of get us back to winning good style in the Europa. Last one was a little bit of a struggle, having been reduced to the 10 men. Can Celtic Park tonight roll back the years with the atmosphere? Can we make it hell for Utrecht? Or will the 2,500 Utrecht fans just go full on hardcore techno and make more noise than us? Because it is quite a hardcore techno place that they come from. They like the but then you never know. Can Celtic Park rekindle its love with the atmosphere of a European night and make it a stadium to be feared again under Martin O'Neill? Under Martin O'Neill, the first time at Celtic Park, we didn't need the Green Brigade. We didn't need the boys. The atmosphere at Celtic Park was renowned. Everyone wanted to feel the atmosphere at Celtic Park. When players walked out to the stadium, they could not hear themselves think because of the roar. For full 90 minutes, players from Barcelona to Real Madrid, such like, said that they couldn't hear themselves talk to their teammates on the pitch. Parts of the game tonight, you'll hear sweetie wrappers rustling. And the Celtic end, yes, come on, you boys in green. Just win at any time. Predict score, we get it wrong. Haggis, Neeps and Tatty says, Rab, I can see it happening. What's Rab saying? Can see a big score night tonight. End with a bang. Could be 2-1 coming in there. It's not done yet, but as soon as it is 5-0, I'm sure that I'll have a video up. But the Sky Sports are saying that the deal is looking likely. 3-0 Celtic, but then you never know. You never know. Too busy eating pies. Yeah. Not another penny, Celtic. Anyway, that is just a quick update for this afternoon. I will be back in just under 2 hours' time when we start the countdown for the final game in the Europa League phase. And then it's all about making as much noise as we can for the boys tonight and getting them over the line. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Can we kick it? Yes, we can. Can we get as many goals as we can? Get us back up there, because when it comes to the Europa, we need a little help from nobody. We just need to go out and win tonight. Make sure that you join me for the video in just under 2 hours' time, where we'll have the team announced. I think that this is a team prediction. I think that will be the team. It would be Tonekte, Maeda, Yang up front. And then it's just gone. But yeah, that is my team predictions for tonight. Let's see how close they are to the actual team. On that note, heads up for Sunday. Baz. Falkirk fans are rightly boycotting the game because of overpriced away tickets at £36. Scottish football, mate. We pay £50 to go to Ibrox. It's a dump. Anyway, on that note, I hope you're having a good day, young man. I shall see you I'll see everyone else later on this evening. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.